Hello and welcome back to the Linux Panic YouTube channel. This is video number 5 of my Retro Rescue series, where in the last video we looked at a Dell Studio 1537. But before we continue with this one, I would like to thank my channel members King Crafter Odofaratup and Mizlav for being channel members, where you can get early access to videos such as this one, as well as any other video that I make you get early access to, as well as a little badge next to your name that says I'm better than you. Anyway, now we looked at this thing last time around, where it has CentOS on it. We are still going to be looking at that one for a future video, but we now have this thing. So we're going to do a quick swap, make sure I leave the battery with the laptop so I don't lose it, because that would be less than ideal. And let's get into looking at it now. As we can see here, this is what appears to be another Dell Studio, with a very clean screen by the looks of things, although not less than clean keyboard. This has got fancy design. This looks to be a topographical map on it. I'll just focus the camera here. So this looks to be a topographical map of some sort. I didn't realise it grazed my knuckles. Wonderful. And this is a Dell Studio something or other. I don't know. But let's look into the specs. Let's look into the expansion on this thing, shall we? So, first things first, we put the camera back down and we have a look around. Now, what we have here is, if the camera will focus, we have again a hardware switch for Wi-Fi, Kensington lock, VGA, HDMI. This time, these USBs do not have eSATA, because there is a dedicated eSATA for it. Ethernet, Firewire, Mini, as well as PCMCIA card slot, from what I can tell. Yet that is definitely, actually I'm not sure what that could be. Oh, it's Dell proprietary nonsense, as well as a regular SD card slot. And it's just a blanking card, but that is just a regular SD card slot. On the front, as we can see here, I hope you can see it, but we have what appears to be microphone and infrared. Seeing infrared on a laptop these days, that's always a nice little extra thing to see. And of course we have our 2 headphones out, microphone in, 2 USBs, power and disk drive. Oh, and a what appears to be a sticky power switch. That's always fun. Right, so first things first, we reattach the trim, at least that's the hope, and then realise that this has no way of turning on. Oh bother. Right, well, let's try and give it some juice in the form of power. It's getting power. I don't know how well you can see that or not. Let's just, hello. Right. Right, well there's the power switch being hit, and that is screaming at me really damn fast. So that means there must be an issue with the battery. And that might explain it. Okay, that's cool. Right, now here's something that I have yet to come across with the other Dell Studio batteries. This is from one of the Dell Studios. This is from, you know, I didn't notice this one. So this actually has a inbuilt power function on it, but is dead, whereas this one, well, it's now dead. It wasn't 5 seconds ago, which must mean this thing was incredibly drained. So first things first, gently open it, hope it doesn't break. Has this just turned itself straight on? Okay, well, it's getting power. Right. No, this thing appears to be well and truly cooked. Because, as I'm trying to power this thing up, power button is not working. And even though this is plugged into power, this is absolutely well and truly donezo. Well, unfortunately this is the first failure for the Retro Rescue series. Now I'll have to take this apart for a future one and go from there with it, but this appears to be well and truly cooked, which is a shame. So unfortunately we are going to have to leave it there because there's not really much we can do without taking it apart, and I don't have everything I need up here, and we're going to have to leave this for another day because I'm sure you'd like to see progress. But anyway, I would like to thank you very much for watching. If you liked what wasn't of this video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike. They both work. You can only see one of them. Anyway, remember, when you use Linux, don't panic. I hope you have a good day, good evening, good night, good whatever it is, wherever you are. Goodbye.